Audiobooks Tube is glad to produce, publish, and offer Halloween, a different perspective on ancient rituals to modern practices. By Sage D. Esotreasure. Hi. Before we delve in the book, if you enjoy listening to our content, we'd love your support. Most of you watch and listen, but many haven't hit that subscribe button yet. If everyone who enjoys our audiobooks subscribed, we could grow this channel and create even better content just for you. So go ahead, click that subscribe button and join our community. Together, we can make this channel thrive. And now, back to the narration. Chapter 1, Origins of Halloween. Halloween, a holiday celebrated on October 31st, has roots that stretch back thousands of years to ancient pagan traditions. Its origins can be traced primarily to the Celtic festival of Samhain, marking the end of the harvest season and the onset of winter. For the Celts, this transition was significant. It represented a time when the veil between the living and the dead was believed to be thinnest, allowing spirits to roam freely. This chapter delves into the ancient practices associated with Samhain and how they laid the groundwork for modern Halloween celebrations. The Celts and Samhain. The Celts inhabited parts of Europe, particularly Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. They followed a lunar calendar, with Samhain marking the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. The festival typically spanned from sunset on October 31st to sunset on November 1st. During this time, the Celts held elaborate feasts, lit bonfires, and donned costumes made from animal skins to disguise themselves from roaming spirits. These practices were steeped in a belief system that revered nature and the cycles of life and death. Samhain was not only a time to celebrate the end of a fruitful harvest, but also a time to honor ancestors. The Celts believed that during this period, the souls of the deceased returned to the earthly realm to visit their families. They prepared offerings of food and drink for these spirits, hoping to appease them and gain their favor for the coming year. It was a time of reflection, remembrance, and respect for those who had passed on. The role of fire. Fire played a central role in Samhain celebrations. The Celts lit large bonfires to ward off evil spirits and to serve as a beacon for lost souls. These fires were believed to possess purifying properties, and people would often carry torches lit from the bonfire to light their homes, ensuring safety and protection from malevolent forces. Additionally, the fires were a focal point for community gatherings, where people came together to celebrate, tell stories, and engage in rituals. The lighting of fires also symbolized the warmth and light of the living, counteracting the darkness associated with the approaching winter. As winter descended, the Celts understood that survival was contingent on their ability to navigate the harsh conditions ahead. Thus, Samhain was a moment of both celebration and preparation, as they sought to honor their past while looking forward to the challenges of the future. The evolution of beliefs. With the expansion of the Roman Empire and the spread of Christianity, many ancient pagan traditions began to intertwine with emerging Christian practices. the Church sought to convert the Celtic population by integrating aspects of their festivals into Christian holidays. This effort culminated in the establishment of All Hallows' Eve, observed on October 31st, the eve of All Saints' Day. This blending of traditions allowed for the preservation of some elements of Samhain while providing a new religious framework. The transformation from Samhain to Halloween involved subtle shifts in the focus of celebrations. While Samhain was deeply rooted in honoring ancestors and respecting the spirit world, All Hallows' Eve became more centered on the remembrance of saints and martyrs. However, many of the ancient customs endured, albeit under new guises. Costumes, for instance, evolved from animal skins to elaborate outfits representing saints or other figures from Christian lore. The influence of other cultures. As cultures intermingled, Halloween continued to evolve. In the Middle Ages, the festival began to incorporate customs from various regions. For example, in Ireland, people began to carve turnips as a way to ward off evil spirits. When Irish immigrants arrived in America in the 19th century, they brought this tradition with them, but found that pumpkins were more abundant and easier to carve, leading to the creation of the iconic jack-o'-lantern. This transformation illustrates how Halloween absorbed new elements, adapting to the cultural landscape of its time. The influence of other cultures also played a significant role in shaping modern Halloween. For instance, the Mexican holiday Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, which honors deceased loved ones, shares similarities with Samhain. Both celebrations emphasize the connection between the living and the dead, highlighting the importance of remembrance and honoring those who have passed on. The commercialization of Halloween. By the late 20th century, Halloween underwent another transformation as it became increasingly commercialized. The rise of consumer culture brought about a surge in Halloween-related products, from costumes to decorations. This commercialization shifted the focus from the deeper spiritual and communal aspects of the holiday to a more superficial celebration centered on entertainment and consumerism. Yet, beneath the surface, the ancient roots of Halloween remained, subtly influencing the ways people celebrate today. Despite the commercialization, many individuals and communities have sought to reclaim the deeper meanings of Halloween. This has led to a resurgence of interest in ancient practices, including the celebration of the natural cycles, honoring ancestors, and engaging in rituals that promote reflection and connection. As people recognize the significance of these ancient traditions, they find ways to integrate them into their modern celebrations, fostering a richer experience that honors both the past and the present. The spiritual connection. At its core, Halloween retains a spiritual connection that resonates with many. The act of remembering and honoring the dead is a powerful theme that transcends cultures and time. As people gather to celebrate, they often find comfort in the idea that their loved ones are still with them in spirit. This connection can be strengthened through rituals that encourage reflection, such as lighting candles, sharing stories, or creating altars in memory of the deceased. Moreover, Halloween serves as a reminder of the cyclical nature of life. As the seasons change and the days grow shorter, it is a time to acknowledge the inevitability of death and the importance of living fully in the present. The ancient practices associated with Samhain offer valuable insights into how to navigate this cycle, encouraging individuals to honor both the joys and sorrows of life. The origins of Halloween are deeply rooted in ancient practices that celebrate the cycle of life and death. From the Celts' observance of Samhain to the modern holiday's commercialized nature, the evolution of Halloween reflects a complex interplay between cultural beliefs, spiritual connections, and communal traditions. Understanding these origins provides a richer context for modern celebrations, allowing individuals to honor the past while creating new memories in the present. As we explore the ancient rituals and their significance, we can find inspiration for integrating these practices into our daily lives, fostering a deeper connection to ourselves, our ancestors, and the natural world. Chapter 2: Pagan Rituals and Their Significance. The ancient celebration of Samhain, the precursor to modern Halloween, encompassed a rich tapestry of rituals and beliefs that played a crucial role in Celtic culture. These practices not only fostered community but also provided a means of understanding and navigating the complexities of life, death, and the changing seasons. This chapter explores the various pagan rituals associated with Samhain, their significance, and how these traditions have influenced modern celebrations and spiritual practices. Ancestor veneration. At the heart of Samhain was the veneration of ancestors. The Celts believed that during this time, the boundary between the living and the dead was thin, allowing spirits of the deceased to return to the earthly realm. Families would prepare altars adorned with photographs, food offerings, and tokens representing their loved ones. This act of remembrance was not merely a ritual, it was an acknowledgement of the continuous bond between the living and the deceased. The preparation of these altars and offerings served multiple purposes. It allowed families to express gratitude for the guidance and protection provided by their ancestors. Moreover, it functioned as a means of seeking blessings for the future. By honoring those who had come before, the Celts cultivated a sense of continuity and belonging, reinforcing their connection to their heritage. Divination practices. Samhain was also a time for divination, with various practices aimed at glimpsing the future. The Celts believed that the thinning veil allowed for clearer communication with the spirit world, making it an ideal time for seeking guidance. Different methods were employed, such as scrying, where individuals gazed into reflective surfaces like water or crystal to gain insights. Another popular divination practice involved the use of apples. Young women would peel an apple in one continuous strip and throw the peel over their shoulder. The shape of the peel would determine the initials of their future spouse. Similarly, nuts were often thrown into the fire as a way to divine the fate of relationships. If the nut burned steadily, the relationship would thrive. If it sputtered or exploded, the relationship was doomed. These practices added a layer of excitement and anticipation to the festival, as individuals sought to uncover what the future held. The significance of fire. Fire held immense significance during Samhain celebrations. Bonfires were lit to ward off evil spirits and provide warmth during the dark, cold nights that marked the beginning of winter. The flames were believed to have purifying properties, and participants would often walk between two bonfires as a form of cleansing and protection. This ritual was thought to banish negativity and ensure safety for the coming year. Communities would gather around these bonfires, fostering a sense of togetherness and celebration. As stories were shared and songs were sung, the bonfire became a focal point for connection and camaraderie. The warmth and light of the fire symbolized the enduring spirit of the community, even as winter approached. Furthermore, the practice of lighting bonfires echoed the ancient belief in the sun's return, as people hoped to invoke the sun's power during the dark months ahead. Disguises and costumes. The tradition of wearing costumes during Samhain has its roots in the belief that disguises would protect individuals from wandering spirits. By donning masks or costumes made from animal skins, people aimed to blend in with the supernatural beings they believed would be roaming the earth. This practice allowed them to evade potential harm from malevolent spirits while celebrating the presence of benevolent ones. Costumes varied widely, reflecting local customs and available materials. Some individuals dressed as animals to honor the natural world, while others donned representations of their ancestors or mythical figures. This element of disguise transformed the celebration into a time of creativity and expression, allowing participants to explore different identities and roles. In modern Halloween celebrations, the tradition of dressing in costumes remains a central feature, although the motivations have shifted. Today, costumes are often associated with fun and entertainment, but they still carry echoes of the ancient practices that sought to navigate the complexities of the spirit world. Community and connection. Samhain was fundamentally a communal celebration, bringing together families and neighbors. The festival provided an opportunity for communities to strengthen their bonds and reinforce social ties. Shared meals were a cornerstone of the celebration, with families preparing large feasts to share with friends and relatives. This communal aspect was essential in fostering a sense of belonging and unity, especially as the long winter months approached. The act of sharing food symbolized abundance and gratitude for the harvest. Traditional dishes, often made from seasonal ingredients, were served as a way to honor the earth's bounty and ensure prosperity for the coming year. Community gatherings around the bonfire further solidified these connections, as stories, songs, and laughter filled the air, creating lasting memories that would be cherished for generations. Transitioning beliefs and practices. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, many of the ancient pagan practices associated with Samhain began to merge with emerging Christian traditions. The Church recognized the importance of the festival and sought to integrate it into the Christian calendar. This effort resulted in the establishment of All Hallows' Eve, which coincided with the celebration of All Saints' Day on November 1st. while the focus shifted to honoring saints and martyrs, many of the ancient rituals persisted, albeit in modified forms. For example, the practice of lighting candles to honor the dead transformed into placing candles in windows to guide the souls of deceased loved ones home. Similarly, the act of sharing food evolved into the tradition of souling, where children would go door to door, offering prayers for the deceased in exchange for food. These adaptations illustrate the resilience of pagan traditions, as they continued to influence the way people celebrated death and honored their ancestors, even within a Christian context. As Halloween emerged as a distinct holiday, the remnants of these ancient practices remained ingrained in the festivities. Modern connections to ancient rituals. In contemporary society, many individuals are rediscovering the significance of the ancient rituals associated with Samhain and Halloween. There is a growing interest in spirituality and a desire to connect with ancestral traditions, leading people to incorporate elements of these rituals into their modern celebrations. Practices such as creating altars for loved ones, engaging in reflection and gratitude, and performing simple rituals during Halloween allow individuals to honor their ancestors and maintain a connection to their heritage. This revival of ancient customs reflects a broader movement towards mindfulness and intentional living, as people seek to create meaning in their lives. The importance of remembrance. One of the most profound aspects of Samhain and its modern counterpart, Halloween, is the emphasis on remembrance. The act of honoring ancestors and reflecting on the past fosters a sense of continuity and belonging. In a world that often feels fragmented and fast-paced, these rituals provide an opportunity to pause, reflect, and acknowledge the contributions of those who came before us. Remembrance can take many forms, from lighting candles in memory of loved ones to sharing stories and traditions passed down through generations. These practices not only honor the deceased but also reinforce the values and lessons that shape our lives. By embracing the wisdom of our ancestors, we can navigate the complexities of our own lives with greater clarity and purpose. The pagan rituals associated with Samhain are rich in meaning and significance, reflecting the deep connections between the living and the dead, nature and community. From ancestor veneration and divination practices to the communal celebrations around bonfires, these ancient traditions laid the groundwork for modern Halloween celebrations. As people seek to reclaim the deeper meanings behind the holiday, they find inspiration in these rituals, allowing them to honor their past while creating new memories in the present. By understanding the significance of these practices, individuals can integrate their wisdom into their daily lives, fostering a sense of connection to themselves, their ancestors, and the natural world. Chapter 3: The Evolution of Halloween Traditions. Halloween, as we know it today, is a product of centuries of cultural evolution, interweaving ancient pagan practices with later customs and societal changes. Understanding the transition from Samhain, the ancient Celtic festival, to the contemporary Halloween celebration reveals much about our relationship with traditions, spirituality, and community. This chapter explores the significant milestones in the evolution of Halloween, examining how various elements have transformed over time while retaining echoes of their original meanings. From Samhain to All Hallows' Eve. The journey of Halloween begins with Samhain, the Celtic festival marking the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter. Celebrated on the evening of October 31st, it was a time when the Celts believed that the veil between the living and the dead was at its thinnest. This belief led to various rituals, including honoring ancestors, lighting bonfires, and wearing costumes to ward off spirits. As Christianity spread across Europe, many pagan traditions were adapted into Christian practices. The Church sought to replace Samhain with a more palatable holiday, leading to the establishment of All Hallows' Eve, which would fall on the night before All Saints' Day, celebrated on November 1st. This transition illustrates how the Church aimed to absorb and reinterpret local customs rather than eliminate them entirely. All Hallows' Eve became a time for Christians to honor saints and martyrs, creating a new focus while retaining some of the ancient customs. The act of lighting candles in memory of the deceased transformed from a pagan practice of honoring ancestors to a Christian ritual celebrating the holy dead. This blending of traditions allowed the core elements of Samhain to persist, even as they were redefined within a Christian framework. The medieval period, soul cakes and souling. During the Middle Ages, Halloween began to incorporate specific customs that reflected the culture and societal structures of the time. One of the notable traditions was the practice of souling, where children and the poor would go door to door, offering prayers for the dead in exchange for food, particularly soul cakes. These small, round cakes were made specifically for the occasion and often contained ingredients like currants and spices. The custom of souling served multiple purposes. It was a means for the less fortunate to obtain food, and it provided an opportunity for communities to come together in a shared act of remembrance. This practice is a clear example of how the celebration of Halloween adapted to the needs and values of society while maintaining its roots in ancestor veneration. As souling gained popularity, it reflected a growing awareness of the importance of community and charity during a time when many faced hardship. The practice evolved further in England, where it became customary for children to sing songs and recite prayers while collecting soul cakes, effectively blending elements of caroling with Halloween festivities. The influence of the Reformation. The Protestant Reformation in the 16th century brought significant changes to religious practices in Europe. Many Protestant sects rejected the veneration of saints and the associated rituals, leading to a decline in the celebration of All Hallows' Eve in certain regions. However, Halloween persisted in various forms, particularly in areas with strong Catholic traditions, where the connection to All Saints' Day remained robust. Despite the Reformation's attempts to distance itself from Catholic practices, Halloween retained its cultural significance, especially in Ireland and Scotland. In these regions, traditions such as bonfires, divination, and costume wearing continued to thrive, reflecting the enduring influence of Samhain. The emphasis on community gatherings and shared rituals helped keep the spirit of the holiday alive, even as its religious aspects shifted. The arrival of Halloween in America. The 19th century marked a significant turning point for Halloween, particularly with the influx of Irish immigrants to America during the Great Famine in the 1840s. These immigrants brought with them their customs and traditions associated with Samhain and All Hallows Eve. As they settled in America, they adapted their celebrations to fit their new environment, leading to the birth of a uniquely American Halloween. In the United States, Halloween began to take on new characteristics as communities sought to create festive gatherings. The first known Halloween parade took place in Anoka, Minnesota, in 1920, and it set the precedent for public celebrations of the holiday. This marked a shift from predominantly private family celebrations to more community-oriented festivities. As Halloween grew in popularity, elements like costumes, trick-or-treating, and parties became central to the celebration. The commercialization of Halloween. By the mid-20th century, Halloween had evolved into a commercially viable holiday. The post-World War II era saw a significant shift in how holidays were celebrated, with an increasing emphasis on consumerism and entertainment. Halloween transformed from a primarily community-focused celebration into a major retail event, leading to the proliferation of Halloween-themed products, costumes, and decorations. The commercialization of Halloween had profound effects on how the holiday was celebrated. Stores began to stock ready-made costumes and decorations, making it easier for families to participate in the festivities without having to create their own. The rise of Halloween-themed merchandise also reflected broader societal changes, as people began to view holidays as opportunities for consumer spending and celebration rather than solely as times of reflection or remembrance. This shift led to the popularization of the modern concept of trick-or-treating, which became a staple of Halloween celebrations. The practice of going door-to-door in costume to collect candy became a symbol of the holiday, especially among children. However, it also raised concerns about safety, leading to changes in how communities approached the tradition. Neighborhood watch programs and increased parental supervision became common as families sought to ensure the safety of their children during Halloween festivities. The emergence of Halloween subcultures. As Halloween continued to evolve, various subcultures began to emerge, each interpreting the holiday in unique ways. From the punk rock Halloween parties of the 1980s to the rise of goth and alternative communities, Halloween became a canvas for self-expression and creativity. The subcultures embraced the spirit of the holiday, often using costumes and decorations to explore themes of death, identity, and the macabre. The goth subculture, in particular, found a natural affinity with Halloween. For many, the holiday became an opportunity to celebrate the darker aspects of life, emphasizing beauty in the eerie and the unknown. This connection to Halloween allowed goths and others to express their individuality while participating in a broader cultural celebration. Additionally, The rise of horror films and literature during the late 20th century further shaped Halloween traditions. Movies like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, and The Exorcist brought horror into the mainstream, influencing costume choices and party themes. As the genre gained popularity, Halloween transformed into a celebration not just of ghosts and spirits but of fear and the supernatural, attracting enthusiasts of all ages. Modern influences and innovations. In recent years, Halloween has continued to evolve, reflecting changes in society and culture. The rise of social media has transformed how people engage with the holiday, providing platforms for sharing costume ideas, decorating tips, and Halloween-themed content. The popularity of DIY, do-it-yourself, culture has also seen a resurgence, as individuals seek to create unique costumes and decorations that reflect their personal style. The emphasis on sustainability has influenced Halloween practices as well. Many people are now seeking eco-friendly alternatives for costumes and decorations, turning to thrift shops and upcycling materials instead of purchasing new items. This trend not only reflects a growing awareness of environmental issues but also encourages creativity and resourcefulness. Furthermore, the increasing popularity of themed events, such as haunted houses, escape rooms, and Halloween festivals, has added new dimensions to the celebration. These experiences provide opportunities for community engagement and entertainment, allowing people to immerse themselves in the spirit of Halloween in innovative ways. The globalization of Halloween. The globalization of Halloween has also played a significant role in its evolution. As the holiday has spread beyond American borders, various cultures have adapted Halloween traditions to fit their unique customs and values. In Mexico, for example, the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, has become intertwined with Halloween celebrations, creating a vibrant fusion of customs that honor deceased loved ones while embracing the festive spirit of Halloween. In other countries, Halloween has been embraced in different ways. In Japan, for instance, Halloween has gained popularity in recent years, with people participating in costume parades and themed events. This adaptation illustrates how Halloween can serve as a platform for cultural exchange and creativity, as people around the world find their unique ways to celebrate the holiday. The future of Halloween traditions. Looking forward, the future of Halloween traditions is likely to be shaped by ongoing cultural shifts and societal changes. As we navigate an increasingly interconnected world, the blending of customs and practices from various cultures will continue to influence how Halloween is celebrated. The rise of virtual celebrations and digital engagements may also alter the landscape of Halloween festivities, allowing people to connect with one another regardless of geographical boundaries. Moreover, as individuals and communities seek to reclaim the deeper meanings behind Halloween, there is potential for a resurgence of traditional practices rooted in ancestor veneration, reflection, and spirituality. As people increasingly prioritize connection and mindfulness in their lives, they may find inspiration in the ancient rituals associated with Samhain, incorporating these elements into their modern celebrations. The evolution of Halloween traditions reflects a rich tapestry of cultural influences, societal changes, and community values. From its origins in Samhain to the modern-day celebration, Halloween has undergone significant transformations while retaining core elements of ancestor veneration and communal connection. Understanding this evolution allows us to appreciate the complexity of the holiday and its significance in contemporary society. As we celebrate Halloween today, we are part of a long history of rituals and traditions that have shaped our relationship with the past, the present, and the unknown. By honoring the roots of Halloween and integrating ancient practices into our modern celebrations, we can create a more meaningful and connected experience that transcends time and place. If you're enjoying this audiobook and finding value in the content, we kindly ask you to take a moment to subscribe to the channel. A large portion of our listeners and viewers haven't subscribed yet, and by doing so, you'll help us grow and continue bringing you more high-quality audiobooks. Your support means a lot to us, and it's just one click away. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay connected and never miss out on our latest releases. Chapter 4: The Modern-Day Halloween Experience. As Halloween continues to evolve, its significance has grown beyond its ancient roots and traditional practices, transforming into a multifaceted celebration that embraces a variety of customs, activities, and themes. Today, Halloween is characterized by a blend of entertainment, community spirit, and cultural expression, appealing to individuals of all ages. This chapter delves into the various aspects of the modern-day Halloween experience, exploring the contemporary customs that define the holiday, the influence of technology and media, and the ways in which Halloween fosters community engagement. The shift towards family-friendly celebrations. In recent decades, Halloween has increasingly shifted toward family-friendly celebrations, making it more inclusive for children and families. The tradition of trick-or-treating has become one of the most iconic aspects of Halloween, allowing children to dress up in costumes and go door-to-door collecting candy from neighbors. This practice fosters a sense of community as families participate in the fun, often decorating their homes with festive displays and handing out treats. As neighborhoods embrace the spirit of Halloween, many have begun organizing community events such as Halloween parades, festivals, and contests. These gatherings create opportunities for families to connect, share traditions, and celebrate together. Local businesses often get involved by sponsoring events or hosting Halloween-themed activities, which further enhances community engagement and fosters a sense of belonging. Creative costuming and DIY culture. One of the most prominent features of modern Halloween is the emphasis on creative costuming. While store-bought costumes remain popular, there has been a resurgence of interest in DIY costumes that allow individuals to express their creativity and uniqueness. The rise of social media platforms like Instagram and Pinterest has fueled this trend, providing a space for costume enthusiasts to share ideas, tutorials, and inspiration. DIY costuming encourages resourcefulness and personalization, as individuals often repurpose items from their closets or thrift stores to create distinctive looks. This practice not only reduces waste but also fosters a sense of pride and accomplishment. People enjoy showcasing their creations at Halloween parties, events, and during trick-or-treating, allowing for a diverse range of costumes that reflect individual styles and preferences. The role of horror in entertainment. Horror has become an integral part of the Halloween experience, with various forms of entertainment embracing themes of the macabre and supernatural. From haunted houses and spooky attractions to horror films and themed television specials, Halloween provides a platform for exploring fear and the unknown. This connection to horror allows people to confront their fears in a safe environment, creating a thrilling and immersive experience. The popularity of horror films has led to the emergence of Halloween-themed movie marathons, where friends and families gather to watch classic and contemporary horror movies. This tradition has become a staple of Halloween celebrations, often featuring films that capture the spirit of the holiday. Additionally, themed parties that encourage guests to dress as their favorite horror characters or film icons have gained popularity, blending entertainment with social interaction. Halloween parties and themed events. Halloween parties have become a cornerstone of the holiday, providing opportunities for socializing and celebrating with friends and family. These gatherings often feature themed decorations, festive food, and creative activities that encourage participants to embrace the spirit of Halloween. From pumpkin carving contests to costume contests, these events foster camaraderie and allow individuals to express their creativity. Themed events have also gained popularity, with many communities organizing activities such as haunted hayrides, corn mazes, and ghost tours. These events create memorable experiences that allow participants to engage with the holiday in a fun and interactive way. Many businesses and organizations host their own Halloween-themed events, drawing in customers and creating a sense of excitement around the holiday. The influence of social media and technology. The rise of social media has transformed how Halloween is celebrated, allowing individuals to share their experiences, ideas, and creativity with a broader audience. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook have become hubs for Halloween enthusiasts, providing inspiration for costumes, decorations, and festive recipes. The ability to easily share photos and videos has encouraged people to showcase their Halloween celebrations, fostering a sense of community online. Technology has also played a significant role in shaping the modern Halloween experience. Virtual events have gained traction, particularly in light of recent global events that limited in-person gatherings. Online parties, virtual haunted houses, and streaming horror film marathons have allowed people to celebrate Halloween from the comfort of their homes while still connecting with friends and family. These innovations demonstrate the adaptability of Halloween traditions, ensuring that the spirit of the holiday remains alive even in changing circumstances. The globalization of Halloween celebrations. As Halloween has spread across the globe, various cultures have adapted the holiday to fit their unique customs and traditions. In many countries, Halloween has taken on a distinctly local flavor, incorporating regional practices and beliefs. For example, in Japan, Halloween has become a popular celebration, characterized by extravagant costumes and street festivals. The influence of anime and pop culture has led to creative interpretations of traditional Halloween costumes, making it a vibrant and colorful event. In Mexico, the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, has become intertwined with Halloween celebrations. While Halloween focuses on ghosts and supernatural beings, Dia de los Muertos honors deceased loved ones with colorful altars, food offerings, and festive gatherings. This blending of traditions allows for a rich cultural exchange, showcasing the diversity of how people commemorate death and celebrate life. Halloween and consumer culture. The commercialization of Halloween has also become a defining characteristic of the holiday. The retail industry capitalizes on Halloween by offering a wide array of products, including costumes, decorations, and themed food items. From large retailers to small businesses, the Halloween season has become a lucrative time for sales and promotions. The consumer culture surrounding Halloween reflects broader societal trends, as people increasingly view holidays as opportunities for spending and celebration. The emphasis on themed merchandise has led to the creation of elaborate decorations and party supplies, encouraging individuals to go all out in their Halloween celebrations. This shift has made Halloween a visually stunning event, with neighborhoods adorned with spooky lights, animated decorations, and intricate displays. Health and safety concerns. While Halloween is a time for celebration, it also brings health and safety concerns that families must navigate. As trick-or-treating remains a cherished tradition, parents often worry about the safety of their children while out collecting candy. Communities have responded to these concerns by implementing safety measures, such as organized trick-or-treating events, designated safe zones, and increased neighborhood watch efforts. Health considerations have also influenced Halloween traditions. The rise of awareness regarding food allergies has prompted many parents to seek alternatives to traditional candy, leading to the creation of non-candy options for trick-or-treaters. Additionally, concerns about safety and cleanliness during the COVID-19 pandemic have led to innovations such as candy chutes and individually wrapped treats to ensure a safe experience for children. Environmental awareness and sustainable practices. As society becomes increasingly aware of environmental issues, Halloween celebrations are also evolving to incorporate sustainable practices. Many individuals and communities are seeking eco-friendly alternatives for costumes, decorations, and party supplies. This shift towards sustainability encourages creativity and resourcefulness, with people repurposing items or opting for biodegradable decorations. Pumpkin carving, a popular Halloween tradition, has also taken on an environmentally friendly twist. Many families are now choosing to compost their carved pumpkins instead of throwing them away, minimizing waste and promoting sustainability. Community events focused on sustainability, such as pumpkin recycling programs, have emerged, encouraging individuals to consider their environmental impact during the Halloween season. The future of Halloween celebrations. As Halloween continues to evolve, its future will likely be shaped by ongoing cultural shifts, technological advancements, and changing societal values. The blending of traditions and practices from various cultures will continue to influence how Halloween is celebrated around the world. As people increasingly prioritize connection, creativity, and mindfulness, there may be a resurgence of interest in the deeper meanings behind Halloween, encouraging a return to its roots in ancestor veneration and community engagement. The future of Halloween will also be influenced by innovations in technology and social media. Virtual celebrations may continue to play a role, allowing individuals to connect and engage with the holiday in new and exciting ways. As communities adapt to changing circumstances, the ability to celebrate Halloween in innovative and inclusive manners will remain a priority. The modern-day Halloween experience is a rich tapestry of traditions, customs, and cultural expressions that reflect the evolving nature of the holiday. From family-friendly celebrations and creative costuming to the influence of technology and globalization, Halloween has transformed into a multifaceted celebration that resonates with people of all ages. By embracing both the contemporary and the traditional, Halloween continues to foster a sense of community, creativity, and connection, ensuring that the spirit of the holiday remains vibrant and alive for generations to come. Chapter 5: The Spiritual Dimensions of Halloween. As Halloween has evolved over centuries, its spiritual dimensions have also transformed. While many contemporary celebrations focus on entertainment, costumes, and community, the holiday still retains elements that connect to its ancient roots in spirituality, mysticism, and reflection. This chapter explores the spiritual significance of Halloween, examining how its historical practices can inform modern celebrations, the themes of death and remembrance, and the role of rituals in creating a deeper connection to the holiday. The spiritual roots of Halloween. At its core, Halloween is deeply connected to the concept of the cycle of life and death. Its origins in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain reveal a profound understanding of the natural world and the changing seasons. Samhain marked the end of the harvest and the onset of winter, a time when the veil between the living and the dead was believed to be at its thinnest. This belief allowed for a unique connection to the spirit world, where ancestors could be honored and their wisdom sought. During Samhain, rituals were performed to honor the dead and to invite their presence into the celebration. The lighting of bonfires served not only as a means of warmth and light, but also as a way to guide spirits home. The act of placing offerings of food and drink at altars for deceased loved ones was a way to maintain a connection with the past and seek guidance from those who had passed. These practices highlight the spiritual dimensions of Halloween, emphasizing the importance of remembering and honoring those who have come before us. Honoring ancestors and the cycle of life. In many cultures, the themes of ancestor veneration and remembrance are central to the celebration of Halloween. The modern practice of honoring ancestors, whether through altars, memorials, or rituals, reflects a desire to maintain connections with family history and heritage. As families gather during Halloween to share stories and memories of loved ones, they engage in a powerful act of remembrance that reinforces the bonds between generations. The cycle of life and death is a recurring theme in spiritual practices worldwide. Halloween serves as a reminder that death is not an end, but a natural part of existence. By acknowledging the presence of death, we can also celebrate the lives of those who have shaped our experiences. This understanding allows individuals to embrace mortality, fostering a deeper appreciation for life itself. Rituals, creating sacred space. Rituals play a significant role in the spiritual dimensions of Halloween. Whether they are rooted in ancient practices or modern adaptations, rituals provide individuals with opportunities to connect with the sacred and create a sense of meaning in their celebrations. Many families choose to incorporate rituals into their Halloween traditions, allowing for a more profound exploration of the holiday's spiritual significance. One popular ritual involves creating an ancestor altar, a space dedicated to honoring deceased loved ones. This altar can be adorned with photographs, mementos, and offerings such as food, flowers, or candles. The act of setting up an ancestor altar serves as a tangible reminder of the connection between the living and the dead, inviting spiritual presence into the home. Families may take time to reflect, share stories, or light candles in remembrance, reinforcing their bond with those who have passed. Another meaningful ritual involves engaging in divination practices, which can include tarot readings, scrying, or other forms of seeking insight from the spiritual realm. These practices provide a way to explore personal questions, seek guidance, and tap into intuition. Incorporating divination into Halloween celebrations allows individuals to connect with the mystical aspects of the holiday, fostering a deeper understanding of themselves and their paths. Halloween is a time of reflection. In addition to the themes of remembrance and ancestor veneration, Halloween serves as a time for personal reflection and introspection. The transition into winter, as symbolized by Halloween, invites individuals to pause and assess their lives. This period of reflection can provide an opportunity to evaluate personal goals, relationships, and spiritual journeys. Many people use Halloween as a time to let go of what no longer serves them. This can involve releasing negative patterns, fears, or unhealthy attachments. Just as nature undergoes a transformation during this season, individuals can embrace change and growth. Engaging in practices such as journaling, meditation, or creating vision boards can facilitate this process of reflection and renewal, making Halloween a powerful time for personal development. Connecting with nature and the elements. Halloween also holds spiritual significance in relation to nature and the changing seasons. The arrival of autumn signifies a time of harvest, gratitude, and preparation for the dormancy of winter. Many ancient cultures honored the cycles of nature, celebrating the shifts in energy and the interconnectedness of all living things. Engaging with nature during Halloween can enhance the spiritual experience of the holiday. Taking time to observe the changing landscape, collect fallen leaves, or create nature-inspired decorations fosters a deeper connection to the earth. These practices encourage individuals to honor the cycles of life and acknowledge their role within the greater web of existence. Incorporating the elements into Halloween celebrations can also deepen the spiritual experience. Each element, earth, air, fire, and water, holds unique symbolism and energy. For example, lighting candles or bonfires represents the fire element, signifying transformation, purification, and illumination. Similarly, incorporating water elements through the use of herbs or creating offerings can honor the fluidity of life and the emotional aspects of the human experience. Halloween and spirituality in the modern world. As society becomes more diverse and interconnected, the spiritual dimensions of Halloween are being reinterpreted and adapted to suit modern beliefs and practices. Many individuals are increasingly seeking to reclaim the spiritual essence of the holiday, infusing it with personal meaning and intention. This shift reflects a growing interest in spirituality, mindfulness, and holistic practices. The incorporation of various spiritual traditions into Halloween celebrations allows for a rich tapestry of experiences. Individuals may draw from elements of paganism, Wicca, indigenous practices, or other spiritual paths to create unique rituals that resonate with their beliefs. This blending of traditions fosters a sense of inclusivity and acceptance, inviting individuals to explore their spirituality in a way that feels authentic. Halloween is a catalyst for spiritual growth. Halloween can also serve as a catalyst for spiritual growth and exploration. The themes of death, transformation, and the supernatural encourage individuals to confront their fears, embrace change, and explore their inner selves. By engaging with the spiritual aspects of Halloween, individuals can tap into their intuition and connect with their higher selves, fostering personal empowerment and self-discovery. Participating in group rituals or workshops during the Halloween season can further enhance this sense of community and spiritual growth. Many spiritual practitioners and organizations offer events focused on exploring the mystical aspects of Halloween, providing opportunities for individuals to connect with like-minded people and share their experiences. The spiritual dimensions of Halloween reveal a rich tapestry of themes, rituals, and practices that have evolved over time. While modern celebrations often emphasize entertainment and community, the underlying spiritual significance remains. By honoring ancestors, reflecting on personal journeys, and connecting with nature and the elements, individuals can create a more meaningful Halloween experience that resonates with their spiritual beliefs. As Halloween continues to evolve, its spiritual aspects will likely adapt to contemporary values and practices. By reclaiming the deeper meanings behind the holiday and integrating spiritual traditions into modern celebrations, individuals can forge a more profound connection to Halloween, ensuring that it remains a time of reflection, growth, and community for generations to come. Chapter 6: Embracing Halloween's Multidimensional Legacy. As Halloween evolves, its legacy reflects a rich interplay between ancient traditions and contemporary celebrations. This final chapter examines the multifaceted aspects of Halloween, emphasizing its historical significance, cultural diversity, and the profound ways it enriches our lives today. By understanding the various dimensions of Halloween, we can appreciate its role in fostering community, creativity, and spiritual connection while also encouraging a more conscious approach to its celebration. Historical significance: the evolution of Halloween. The origins of Halloween can be traced back to ancient Celtic practices, particularly the festival of Samhain, which marked the end of the harvest season and the onset of winter. For the Celts, this time of year held great significance, as it was believed that the boundary between the living and the dead was blurred, allowing for communication with ancestors. Over time, as various cultures and religions influenced Halloween, it evolved into the holiday we recognize today. The arrival of Christianity in Europe saw the merging of pagan traditions with Christian observances. All Hallows' Eve, or Halloween, emerged as the evening before All Saints' Day, a time to honor saints and martyrs. This blending of traditions further solidified Halloween's significance, embedding it within the cultural fabric of communities around the world. Understanding Halloween's historical context allows us to appreciate the richness of its traditions. The practices of honoring ancestors, celebrating the harvest, and confronting mortality have endured through centuries, reminding us of the interconnectedness of life, death, and the changing seasons. Cultural diversity: a global celebration. Halloween is celebrated in various forms around the globe, each culture infusing its unique customs and beliefs into the festivities. While many of the modern practices associated with Halloween, such as trick-or-treating and costume parties, have become widespread, numerous countries have their own distinctive celebrations that reflect their cultural heritage. In Mexico, for example, the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, coincides with Halloween, serving as a vibrant celebration of life and death. Families create altars adorned with photographs, flowers, and offerings to honor deceased loved ones, emphasizing the joy of remembrance rather than fear of death. This celebration showcases the interconnectedness of life and the importance of maintaining familial bonds across generations. In Japan, Halloween has become increasingly popular in recent years, with elaborate costume parades and street festivals. The influence of anime and pop culture has led to creative interpretations of Halloween costumes, making it a colorful and exciting event. The adaptation of Halloween in Japan highlights how global traditions can be embraced and transformed, reflecting local customs and interests. By exploring the cultural diversity of Halloween celebrations, we can gain insights into the shared human experience of honoring life, remembering the deceased, and celebrating community. This understanding fosters appreciation for the various ways people express their connection to the holiday, transcending geographical and cultural boundaries. Community connection, strengthening bonds. One of Halloween's most enduring legacies is its ability to foster community connections. The holiday provides a unique opportunity for individuals and families to come together, share experiences, and create lasting memories. From neighborhood trick-or-treating to community festivals, Halloween encourages social interaction and strengthens the bonds between people. Organizing local events, such as Halloween parades, costume contests, or haunted houses, can bring communities together and create a sense of belonging. These gatherings not only promote a festive spirit but also foster collaboration and teamwork among residents. By participating in shared activities, individuals can forge new friendships and deepen their connections with one another. Halloween also serves as an opportunity for acts of kindness and generosity. Many communities engage in charitable initiatives during this time, such as food drives or fundraising events. By emphasizing the importance of giving back, Halloween can become a platform for individuals to contribute positively to their communities, reinforcing the values of compassion and solidarity. Creativity and self-expression. The art of Halloween. Halloween is synonymous with creativity and self-expression. The tradition of dressing up in costumes allows individuals to showcase their unique personalities, interests, and imagination. From elaborate homemade costumes to store-bought attire, Halloween encourages people to embrace their creativity and explore new facets of their identities. DIY culture has gained significant popularity in recent years, with many individuals opting to create their own costumes, decorations, and props. This trend not only allows for personal expression but also promotes resourcefulness and sustainability. By repurposing materials and crafting unique designs, individuals can contribute to a more eco-friendly celebration while showcasing their artistic talents. Social media platforms play a crucial role in amplifying the creative aspects of Halloween. Users share their costumes, decorations, and party ideas, inspiring others to explore their creativity. This exchange of ideas fosters a sense of community and encourages collaboration, as people come together to celebrate their love for Halloween through shared creativity. Spiritual connection, embracing the mystical. While Halloween is often viewed through the lens of entertainment, its spiritual dimensions should not be overlooked. The themes of death, transformation, and the unknown encourage individuals to reflect on their beliefs, confront their fears, and engage in practices that deepen their spiritual connections. By incorporating rituals and ceremonies into Halloween celebrations, individuals can explore the deeper meanings behind the holiday. Creating ancestor altars, lighting candles in remembrance, or engaging in divination practices can enhance the spiritual experience of Halloween. These acts allow for personal reflection, gratitude, and a connection to the ancestral lineage that shapes our identities. Furthermore, Halloween invites individuals to contemplate their own mortality and the cycles of life. By acknowledging the inevitability of death, we can cultivate a greater appreciation for life, fostering a sense of mindfulness and gratitude. This spiritual dimension encourages personal growth and self-discovery, making Halloween a time for introspection and transformation. Environmental awareness, a conscious celebration. As society becomes increasingly aware of environmental issues, Halloween celebrations are adapting to incorporate sustainable practices. The emphasis on reducing waste and minimizing ecological impact has led to a growing interest in eco-friendly alternatives for costumes, decorations, and party supplies. Individuals are encouraged to embrace creativity by repurposing materials for costumes and decorations. Thrift shopping for costumes or organizing costume swaps can reduce waste and promote sustainability. Additionally, communities can engage in initiatives such as pumpkin recycling programs, where carved pumpkins are composted instead of discarded, minimizing the environmental footprint of Halloween celebrations. By prioritizing sustainability, individuals can celebrate Halloween in a way that aligns with their values and contributes positively to the planet. This conscious approach to the holiday encourages mindfulness and fosters a sense of responsibility toward the environment, ensuring that future generations can enjoy Halloween in its many forms. Looking ahead, the future of Halloween. As we reflect on Halloween's multidimensional legacy, it is essential to consider its future. The holiday is likely to continue evolving, influenced by cultural shifts, technological advancements, and changing societal values. By embracing its historical roots while adapting to contemporary needs, Halloween can remain relevant and meaningful for generations to come. The blending of traditions and practices will likely continue to enrich Halloween celebrations. As individuals seek to create unique experiences that resonate with their beliefs and values, the holiday will reflect the diverse tapestry of human experience. By encouraging creativity, community engagement, and spiritual exploration, Halloween can become a powerful platform for personal growth and connection. Moreover, as communities become more interconnected through globalization and technology, Halloween can serve as a bridge between cultures. The exchange of ideas and practices will foster a deeper appreciation for the holiday's diversity, encouraging individuals to celebrate their unique customs while embracing the shared spirit of Halloween. Halloween's multidimensional legacy encompasses a rich tapestry of historical significance, cultural diversity, community connection, creativity, spirituality, and environmental awareness. By embracing these various aspects, individuals can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the holiday and create meaningful experiences that resonate with their values and beliefs. As Halloween continues to evolve, it remains a time for reflection, celebration, and connection. By honoring the past while embracing the future, we can ensure that Halloween retains its significance as a time for community, creativity, and spirituality, enriching our lives for years to come. The enduring essence of Halloween. Halloween has undergone a remarkable transformation from its ancient origins to its modern-day celebrations. Rooted in the Celtic festival of Samhain, it was once a time to honor the dead and celebrate the harvest, deeply connected to the cycles of life and death. As centuries passed, Halloween evolved, incorporating various cultural influences, religious practices, and contemporary interpretations. This conclusion reflects on the enduring essence of Halloween, emphasizing its significance in fostering community, creativity, spirituality, and a conscious approach to celebration. Embracing tradition and innovation. At the heart of Halloween lies a delicate balance between tradition and innovation. While the holiday has historical roots, its ongoing evolution showcases humanity's ability to adapt and reinvent cultural practices. From ancient rituals honoring ancestors to contemporary customs like trick-or-treating and costume parties, Halloween has become a multifaceted celebration that resonates with people of all ages. The blend of traditional elements with modern interpretations allows individuals to connect with the past while embracing the present. As communities continue to celebrate Halloween in diverse ways, they honor the significance of their heritage while also infusing personal creativity into their observances. This dynamic interplay enriches the holiday experience, making it relevant and meaningful for individuals and families. Community and connection. Halloween serves as a powerful catalyst for community building and social connection. The holiday encourages neighbors and friends to come together, fostering a sense of belonging and camaraderie. Events such as neighborhood trick-or-treating, Halloween festivals, and community gatherings create opportunities for people to engage with one another, share experiences, and create lasting memories. In a world increasingly marked by digital interactions and busy lifestyles, Halloween provides a welcome respite, allowing individuals to connect in person and celebrate together. The communal aspect of the holiday strengthens bonds between families and neighbors, reinforcing the importance of social ties and fostering a sense of community. By coming together to celebrate, individuals contribute to a vibrant tapestry of relationships that enrich their lives. Moreover, Halloween often inspires acts of kindness and generosity. Many communities engage in charitable initiatives during the holiday season, such as food drives, fundraising events, and volunteering opportunities. These actions not only enhance the spirit of Halloween but also underscore the values of compassion and solidarity. By giving back to the community, individuals can amplify the positive impact of their celebrations, ensuring that Halloween is a time of joy and generosity. Creativity and self-expression. One of the most delightful aspects of Halloween is its celebration of creativity and self-expression. The holiday encourages individuals to embrace their imagination, whether through crafting costumes, designing decorations, or planning themed parties. The freedom to express oneself creatively is a powerful and liberating experience, allowing people to showcase their personalities and interests. The rise of DIY culture during Halloween reflects a growing trend toward resourcefulness and sustainability. Individuals are increasingly opting for homemade costumes and decorations, repurposing materials, and finding innovative ways to celebrate without excessive waste. This creative approach fosters a sense of pride and accomplishment while minimizing environmental impact. Additionally, social media has become a platform for sharing creative Halloween ideas and inspirations. Users from around the world showcase their costumes, decorations, and celebrations, fostering a sense of community and collaboration. The exchange of ideas and creativity online encourages individuals to think outside the box and explore new possibilities for their Halloween celebrations. Spiritual exploration. Beyond its festive and communal aspects, Halloween holds deep spiritual significance for many. The themes of mortality, transformation, and connection to the spirit world invite individuals to engage in introspection and reflection. By acknowledging the cyclical nature of life and death, Halloween provides an opportunity to contemplate one's beliefs, fears, and aspirations. Rituals and practices that honor ancestors and connect with the spiritual realm play a crucial role in deepening the spiritual experience of Halloween. Setting up ancestor altars, lighting candles, and engaging in divination practices create a sacred space for reflection and remembrance. These rituals allow individuals to cultivate a sense of gratitude, connection, and understanding of their place within the broader tapestry of existence. Furthermore, Halloween serves as a reminder of the impermanence of life. By confronting the reality of mortality, individuals can cultivate a greater appreciation for life itself. This awareness fosters mindfulness and encourages individuals to embrace the present moment, nurturing relationships, pursuing passions, and living authentically. Environmental consciousness. As society grapples with pressing environmental issues, Halloween celebrations are increasingly adapting to incorporate sustainable practices. Individuals and communities are becoming more conscious of their impact on the planet, seeking eco-friendly alternatives for costumes, decorations, and party supplies. The emphasis on reducing waste and minimizing ecological footprints has led to a growing interest in sustainable Halloween practices. From thrift shopping for costumes to organizing community pumpkin recycling programs, individuals are finding innovative ways to celebrate while being mindful of their environmental responsibilities. This conscious approach to Halloween ensures that future generations can enjoy the holiday while preserving the beauty of the planet. By prioritizing sustainability, individuals can celebrate Halloween in a manner that aligns with their values and contributes positively to the world. This commitment to environmental consciousness not only enhances the overall experience of the holiday but also instills a sense of responsibility toward the earth and future generations. Looking to the future. As we reflect on Halloween's enduring essence, it is essential to consider its future trajectory. The holiday will likely continue to evolve, influenced by changing cultural dynamics, technological advancements, and societal values. By embracing its historical roots while adapting to contemporary needs, Halloween can remain relevant and meaningful for future generations. The blending of traditions and practices will likely continue to enrich Halloween celebrations, allowing individuals to create unique experiences that resonate with their beliefs and values. As cultures intersect and influence one another, Halloween can serve as a bridge between diverse customs, fostering understanding and appreciation for different ways of celebrating life and honoring the deceased. Moreover, as communities grow more interconnected through globalization and technology, Halloween can promote inclusivity and diversity. The exchange of ideas and practices across borders will enhance the holiday's richness, encouraging individuals to celebrate their unique customs while embracing the shared spirit of Halloween. A celebration of life and connection. Ultimately, Halloween is a celebration of life in all its dimensions. It invites us to reflect on our past, honor our ancestors, connect with our communities, and express our creativity. The holiday encourages us to confront our fears, embrace our individuality, and cultivate a deeper understanding of our spiritual selves. As we continue to celebrate Halloween, let us do so with intention and mindfulness. By honoring its rich history while embracing its evolving nature, we can create meaningful experiences that resonate with our values and aspirations. Whether through community engagement, creative expression, spiritual exploration, or environmental consciousness, Halloween can become a powerful reminder of our interconnectedness and the beauty of life. In embracing Halloween's multidimensional legacy, we celebrate not only the holiday itself but also the values of compassion, creativity, and connection that define our shared human experience. As we gather with loved ones, don our costumes, and light our candles, let us cherish the spirit of Halloween, ensuring its relevance and significance for generations to come. Copyright 2024 by Audiobooks Tube. Thank you for listening. Please consider to subscribe, like, and share to help the channel grow new videos on a daily basis.